To be born again is something that we might not have understanding yet, but we learning on that. I know you are a person that the Lord loves without limit. All of us, the Lord loves us without limit. It is written that He gave His only Son to deliver us from death and to save us. So His unlimited love can be compared with nothing. Nothing can be compared with it. So we are definitely somebody that is being loved by our Father in heaven. But we don't understand it. To understand it, we must born again. We must restart the right way. We must begin a new life, and this life is according to Jesus Christ's patterns, according to God's patterns. Not our patterns, not our way of living, but God's patterns. Love, kindness, justice. A personal love is not identified by selfishness, which is different. Selfishness is something that we practice without limit and just thinking on ourselves, just thinking in ourselves, centered in ourselves. That is selfishness, it cannot be compared with love. That's selfishness. That's unjust. Because our Creator, the Lord Almighty, He didn't think that way. He just gave everything a ransom for us. But we had to understand what it means born again. Because when we don't understand what it means born again, we can't practice it. We keep going, following the flow. We going in a race that we don't have control. In a race where we lost our speed control. In a race where we just look at the things around and we pick a ransom and we want something and we grab it and we take it with us at any price. That is selfishness. That is what the world has presented to us today. That is what the system has for us today. To take our attention, to control our lives the way that we cannot offer the right worship, we cannot offer the right attention, we cannot give what He really deserves, what our Father in heaven has created us for. Nobody can offer a good thing to our Creator if it's not born again. It happened. The Lord Jesus has given a story to us, which is recorded in the book of John, the Apostle John, the Gospel of John, chapter 3, explained to us. And the Lord Jesus said this: do not be surprised that I tell you that you must born again if you want to enjoy to know, to share the kingdom of heaven within you. If you want to really live according to the kingdom of heaven, which is within you, you must born again. So it's not something that you've been given an advice to take it if you want. It's not being given as an option. It's being given as a command. If you are really willing to know what it means, the kingdom of heaven, if you really want to enjoy, if you really want to live it within you and enjoy yourself among many others together. Because if somebody born again, he will be able to live with others. He will be able to live even with their enemies, to grow together until the day that the Lord himself decided to split it up, to separate it. There is something that I learned. Back in the years I used to serve in the army, and I was in nearby the river where there was a gold mine. And some people used to come down there and used to grab sand with water and mud, everything together, and then start to swinging and moving around, and eventually the gold that was there is separate from all this, and the mud and everything has gone through the holes of the stringer, and the gold remains. So that's what the Lord is doing. But he's working on us, and his main advice is for us to born again if we want this thing to be easy and to be something that really give us the power of living, the power to have a life that we can enjoy. Nobody can enjoy the kingdom of heaven at least that born again. And born again means rejection to this system, rejection to this world, rejection to this pattern, not really to what we have here. We didn't need to reject what we had to live with, but we need to reject the pattern, the politics, the policies that the system want to impose. Not to rebel against them, but to obey them according to what we need. If the system brings to me a new fashion, but I don't need it, I don't need to take it too. So why should I be driven by it? I don't need to let myself to be dragged on it. It's a strong string that want to flow and take me within. And that's what the Lord, our Father, is telling us to avoid. Now, if we will manage to born again, which is the advice in the book of Apostle John, chapter 3, our lives gonna be different because we're gonna be in control. If we be in control, even though if we find ourselves in prison, or being slapped, or being hit, or being tortured, we be free. Nothing can take ourselves anymore, not even the strong and pain. Now, but John 15, chapter 15, verse 9, Jesus said to me, well, as the Father has loved me, I love you. I love you, and I want you to come and remain in my love. That's what Jesus has tell us. He given an instruction to us, and he said to us, come and share with me, because the way my Father has loved me, I love you, but I want to come and share with me. Enjoy this kingdom of heaven. But remember, the decision that you make now to enjoy the kingdom of heaven, it requires you to born again, to restart it. Not that you're gonna die physically and you're gonna born again in another life, but it's to reject all these patterns that you have been living in with. If there is a new color of shoes that come in the market and everyone is buying it, not everyone, lots of people is buying it, because not everyone, but they want to put that, they say everyone is buying it, but it's not everyone, because I'm not buying it, but many people is buying it, then you will run to buy it. No, you don't need to do that. You already have ones. You already have a color that you choose. You don't need to run after some different color that somebody else saying. If the market brings out to the public a new brand telephone, a brand new telephone with a new brand, then they say everyone must have it. No, it's not that everyone must have it. I do have a one that works, and that's what I need. I don't need to be running in the middle of this flowing, this crowd. Don't need that. We got to have personality, a good character, defining Christ. If I do have what I need, is that all I need? That's it. Don't need to be running up after something. You don't need to live according to the patterns the other people like you impose just for them to get what they want, using the others in a selfish way, making also the others to fail. What we really need is to learn what our Creator wants from us. We have to think and make our life through our Creator, to God. Jesus Christ has died and come to make a way to us. You don't need to take what others say, but one thing you definitely need to do is to go into what your Creator has said, because that is definitely something that you got to do it, because it's your Creator. He can leave you there, or He can take it away. He can let you to breathe the everyday oxygen that is releasing everywhere, or He can put you in a coffin. That's why we got to do it. He can put me in a coffin. He can put me in a coffin there, and that's it. That's gonna be my life. Done, finished. But if you decided to obey His politics, the politics that He made from the beginning to give me life, then I can remain. I can last for long days. I can last for a good life. I can have and enjoy what I have in a freedom that He has called me to. But the system wants to enslave us in colors, in brands, in fashions, models, timing. He wants to oppress. The devil is rushing to damage you, but the Lord Jesus is rushing to give you life, an abundant life. I want to invite you to have a read the Gospel of John, chapter 3. And giving a special attention where it says, you must born again. Then you can also read the Gospel of John, chapter 15. Verse 5 says that without Jesus we can't do anything. Nothing. We can do nothing. But then the Lord Jesus said in the book of John chapter 15 verse 9 as well. Say, remain in me. Remain in my love. As my Father loved me, I love you. Remain in my love. So let's be born again. Don't let yourself to be driven by the patterns of this world. Live in it, but have what you need. Don't go pushed by others. Don't let yourself the stream to take you far. And then you will see that your life's gonna be different. Born again. Let's born according to God's patterns, the world patterns. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. And the Lord give you strength, wisdom, and knowledge so you can born again and enjoy life real to the full. Because that's what we need. God bless you and the Lord keep you.